Ugh. You're live. Am I really? Let's try this again, shall we? Oh, okay. First of all, I want to say thank you to some of my emails that I have received. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Um, so I want to say that was really nice. That's kind of cool. I'm sorry. I digress. No, plain. What was that? Oh, thank you. Okay. So anyway, I wanted to say thank you to some of my subscribers who have emailed me pertaining to the video that I did with the fly about Amityville. And everyone has been like, that's such a good analogy. That is really, didn't even think about that. That's, of course, nobody thought about it. They didn't think about it because of the way it was being set up, of the way it was being said, of the way it was being produced, of the way it was being thrown out there. I mean, everything's a game right now. So I want to say thank you. Thank you very much for that. Yes, I'm back in the room. I have to take care of myself. I need to do some soaks. I need to do some infrared. Just getting my body back on track a little bit more. So I've been getting a lot of questions, a lot of people calling. Like today, I was really busy, inundated with a lot of questions and people calling me saying, what is going on? I am feeling this. I'm feeling, more anxious and I have emotional stuff going on. And I'm feeling all of these, these things coming up, and people are just really describing how they're feeling. And I said, we're going through our critical mass moment right now. This is that energy that's coming up and it's sweeping us up pretty hard. So if you are feeling it, you're feeling more sensitive to depression, let me tell you, there's something definitely going on with the way the energy is moving and the way it's affecting people. And suicide is running high. That's all I have to really say. And it's an energy, and I really want you to think about this. It's an energy that's coming in that the only way I can really say it is it goes from the teachings about Maboyas. But this is a different type of thing. This is almost like the movie The Crazies. If you haven't seen that movie, it deals with military warfare, where their programming, or their solution, I should say, of what they use in their combat battle gets out. And it's because the plane that was carrying the solution crashes in a lake area, water supply to a town. And then all of a sudden, men especially start to respond to this military organic substance that's out in the air, and they start to become susceptible killers for no reason. It's just a total mind scramble. So the suicide energy that's going around is literally a frequency induced thing. If it can lower your frequency enough so that you will think of yourself less than, not worthy, unable to create, unable to be in love with yourself, unable to care about yourself, unable to know that you are a divine being, this energy will latch onto you and will feed off of you to carry out what it wants to do, meaning take your life. That's what it's going to do. And we are in a spiritual warfare right now, and I cannot stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough. We are in a spiritual warfare right now, and you have to really be aware of this and know that this energy that's circulating out there is feeding off of your fears, feeding off of your anxieties, feeding off of your depressions, feeding off of your hopelessness, feeding off of your second guessing yourself, feeding off of your worries, feeding off of yours, I don't think I can do it, feeding off of all of that. Every time you have a negative thought and you take it there and you ride that wave, that's what it's feeding off of. And the only way that you fight this energy that's floating around that wants a host, you have to starve it. Literally, you have to starve it out. You have to not give it what it wants. You have to not go there. You have to be the warrior that does not allow this to take your divinity. And it will set up scenarios. It will use people to take your divinity away from you. It will use families. It will use loved ones. It will use you against yourself. It will use any kind of situation, job loss, home loss. I don't feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Loss is all hopelessness. And then it keeps replaying that energy over and over and over in your head. Okay? It's trying to get in and stay in and latch in. It's all energy. So you have to keep clearing that energy out. And when you clear that out, someone had asked me, can you do a mantra? Well, yeah, you can do a mantra, but you have to come up with a mantra that you know that you're going to say over and over and over to yourself that gives you hope, that gives you your faith, that gives you your passion. I myself am going through the energy swooping, and I have to constantly keep clearing the energy out because it comes in on this. I had something really cold that I drank. It's been irritating my throat. It comes in and it really just wreaks havoc with your well-being, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. It wants to take you down. It wants you to submit yourself to it. Okay? I can't stress this enough. If you're not out there talking about what's bothering you, if you're not out there making it known what's bothering you, and you're just holding it all in and you're pent up with it, and then you go off and do something where it's harmful to yourself or to someone else, this is the time you need to be talking. This is the time you need to talk and disperse that so someone else can actually help you shuffle through it and cut the course of it and get rid of it so that you are not holding that energy in and creating that in such a way that's not taking care of you or feeding your soul. So this is your time now where you really need to pay attention to this energy. Pay attention to how this is affecting you. Pay attention to how you're feeling every day. Check in with yourself. Is it your energy you're feeling, or is it something else? I can't stress this enough either. What are you feeling? Who are you feeling? Why are you feeling this? You should be checking in and asking yourself, who, what, and why am I feeling this way? If you don't come up with a defined answer that's pointing at you saying, oh, well, this is what triggered it, blah, 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 you need to clear that energy because that's just something coming in to wreak havoc with you. Then again, there are some people that like to stay in their drama, in their trauma, because they're addicted to the energy itself. They don't know what to do without it. It kind of like fills up a void of something that's going on inside of them. So I have someone that this is playing out with right now. And I really hope that he will stop running the same energy that he's been running for years and finally make a decision and get out of the situation. Because I'm not put on this planet to jump in and rescue. I'm just not. Everyone has free will. Everything is a choice. It truly is. Everything is a choice. Every day is a choice. How you're going to respond, what you're going to do. So I felt like I wanted to come on and talk about it last night, but I wasn't in a place to talk about it because I have someone in my family that's not doing well. And, you know, it's kind of like when I step out there and I say, hey, this is what you need to do, or hey, I'm going to say something in Hebrew to you, or I'm going to speak something that's in sacred language to you to help break up this energy. You know, I get a lot of flack sometimes because my family is not used to my upgrades. Let's just put it like that. My family's not used to it. But you know what? I have to keep doing my work and doing what I'm doing and leading by example and hoping that one day they'll understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. Because I came here for a reason to do what I'm doing. Plain and simple. So, you know, sometimes I you know, will get out there and if I'm asked or something, I will help, but sometimes it's hard with family because nobody wants to listen. It really is. The person at hand doesn't want to listen. So what do? I just kind of have to stand back and say, okay, nothing I can do. Everyone has free will. Everyone has a choice. And being healers, light workers, and starlight beings and seeds of all our beings of who we are, it's hard to do that sometimes because we want to help everybody. We want to be out there. And let me tell you something right now. Hear me well when I say this to you. Hear me well. This is the time this stuff is starting to push up on all of us right now. Every single one of us is going to go through the test. Remember what I told you. Get ready for your great meeting. Get ready for it. Because this stuff is pushing up on you. It's pushing up on your background. It's pushing up on your emotion. It's pushing up on your mental being. It's pushing up on you spiritually. It's making you question every single thing that you're doing. And it's going to drudge up stuff from your past. It's going to drudge up stuff that you think you're over, but you're not. It's going to drudge up all your resentments. It's going to drudge up all your anger. It's going to drudge up all your stuff that you don't talk about. It's going to dredge it all up. There is nowhere to hide. I don't care what you're doing to yourself. There is nowhere to hide. Not from this. Because basically you're dealing with yourself. You're dealing with your shadow self. You're dealing with all that stuff. And this is why it's so important to know what is yours. What is yours to hold? What is not yours? You know, I've noticed these words coming up now, and it's like catching on crazy. Narcissistic, empathic, you know, and being an empath. And now all of a sudden I'm hearing all of these words playing out. And I'm like, wow, now we're hearing this. Oh, you're narcissistic. So now I'm not gonna hear this whole, oh, and my anxiety's kicking. Oh, now I'm narcissistic. Can't Can't we just stop calling ourselves labels? I know these words describe certain patterns and behaviors and things. I get that. But there comes a time when we have to just stop with these labels. Can we just be in our emotions, accept ourselves for where we are, and just take it like it is and just say, okay, let me work through this shit? Come on. This is Human 101. Can we just work through it? And maybe if we just work through it instead of putting it on pause, because when we have to take medications, we are putting it on pause because your body can't handle what you're going through. So you're putting that energy on pause until you're ready to deal with it. It's still going to be there. It's not going to go anywhere. It's just simply being put on pause in a different way. You are your great teacher. You are your divine physician. You are your healer self. You are your wise one. You are your ancestor. You are that. And sometimes we forget. We get caught up in all the muck and mire, and we forget. Why? Why are you forgetting? Why are you forgetting who you are? You know, I watch. I sit back. I watch. Observe what's coming. Some are ready, some are not. Some of you are so asleep. It's sad. It's really sad. You trust every single thing you see on the news. And my prayer for you is to wake the hell up quick. Wake up. Because we're changing, we are evolving, we're transforming right now. Right now. We're getting ready to be freed out of this bondage of human enslavement to a system that bombards us to be confused about who and what we are. Why? What do? So now's the time to step in. Light workers, get ready. You're going to be so busy, you're going to have to call backup just to help you get through your schedule. Okay, because some people, when they got into the curriculum, they didn't get prepared and didn't know what their curriculum was. And so now they're going to be waking up and they're going to say, holy crap, what the hell's going on? You know, whoa, this is going on. So now this is where the healing steps in. Now this is where the upgrades come in. Now this is where the awakening comes in. Now this is where the light codes come in. Now this is where it comes in where you discover, oh, I never really liked peanut butter in the first place. You know, I never really liked being in this relationship with this person, or this person's been lying to me the whole time and I'm finally really seeing it, Come on now. This is what we're rolling into. And every day, that frequency gets higher, that sun gets brighter. I can't tell you how much to take care of the lungs. Get that water in there. Okay, look at my eyes. I had some phone calls today and people are describing, if you live here in California, these are some of the symptoms that you're experiencing right now. the constant the cough, the congestion, the sinus blowing out your nose, the swelling of the body and not understanding, that's crystalline process. That's, you're feeling that. The can't sleep, the hot, the cold. Oh, 1 minute you're cold, next minute you're so hot you just want to strip down and be naked. Some people have been. The blurriness with your eyes, and there's nothing wrong. You can see, but it kind of, 1 minute is kind of clear, next minute is kind of hair loss, coming and going, hair loss. Yeah, but I would be particularly paying attention to hydration and lungs, breathing. Yeah. Because that sun is really bright. It's putting out a lot of solar flares. You're getting headaches. The headache that comes out of nowhere and you're like, what the hell is wrong with me? I got a headache. So please start doing your research, start learning about ascension symptoms. There's a lot of videos on YouTube. A lot of light workers have posted their information so that you know what it is. Please get on page 88. Please get on that page so you know what's going on. Because if you don't, every time when something happens, you're going to go run off to the doctor somewhere. Take a look first. Feel what you're feeling so you know what's what. Okay? So I've delivered the message, and I have a program. I can only take a few people at a time because this is how I have to work it. It's a detox spiral light program. It's 3 days. And in those 3 days, you are getting a wonderful emotional detox of energy. So you work with it through water. I start you off at 10,000, move you up to 30,000 light per millisecond frequency. Then the next day you move into your 50,000. Then the next day you move into your 100,000. On the third day you move into 100,000. And it's all targeted to help energetically cleanse your emotional, your physical, your spiritual self, as well as working with the organs of the body energetically. It's really kind of nice because I set it up, and I can do it through phone, through FaceTime, and set it up. And I like setting this up, but I can only do a few people at a time. So if that's something that interests you, you can definitely email me at 777-AMDLoveSpirit3@gmail.com. I'll leave the link at the bottom if you want to do a detox. And that detox is done with the water, along with blueberry smoothies, helping to move out heavy metals, and detoxing the body, getting the immune system strong. I'm all about the immune system right now. Okay? So, with that being said, if that's something that interests you, just email me, like many others have already. And I definitely will get in touch with you and set up your program, but we will talk about what's going on. And then you have 3 days of talk time with me. Okay? Where we talk and dissect what the heck is going on. So you can keep that frequency up. That's the main thing. Keep your frequency up. All right, lovelies. You know what I always say. I'm here and I got a bathtub waiting for me with my name on it. And a nice big bag of Epsom salt was given. So I'm really happy about this. I really like this. This is I want to say the gray moonstone. It's not quite peach. There's peach right here, but it's very silvery, and I just really, it's got like an eye right there. Look at that, look at that, look at that. It's like I love this. It's almost like lightning. Look at that, just fabulous. Ugh. Man, where would I be if I couldn't have my crystals? Somebody be on CNN, 7:30 sharp. I gotta have a crystal. Give me a crystal, chocolate, cupcake, nice car, nice home, friends for life. All right. So anyway, I just wanted to come on and say that and to bring that information to all of you. I'm gonna link a guy that I really like. He makes me laugh. If you are a Capricorn, you're gonna want to definitely you're gonna want to definitely go and check out his info because he is so hilarious. I just love him. He had me laughing last night. Anytime I listen to his Sasha, he is really funny how he goes and does his readings. So I'm going to type it in so that you can go and check out what your reading is. And I have another call to get on to, and I wasn't paying attention to the time, so now I'm running late. But he's really good. He's got it for Capricorns. He goes, Capricorn, yes, bump, 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 Capricorn, yes, bump, bump, bump. And then he gets into it. He goes, Capricorn, yes, bump, bump, bump. He cracks me up. I'm not doing justice to it. He can do it so much better than me. But check it out. He's really, really good. I like him. His YouTube channel is awesome. And if you want to learn more about your ascension symptoms, go to this website here. Not website, excuse me. This couple. I like them. They are very funny the way they are. They've been around a long time. Go and listen to some of the things that they say that's going on. And they are a really good one too, YouTube channel. So take a look at that. And then those of you that are interested in really getting in touch with me, okay. So I just put in my email address for that detox. It's called the Detox Spiral Light Treatment. And the whole time when I'm working with you, I'm throughout the day adjusting the frequency on you the whole time. Adjusting it. With my team, we just run the energy. You're in that plasmic light. So those are some of the things I want you to check out. And Sasha, he's funny. He is so cute. I love the way he does his reading. He talks very fast, just know that. But he's really good at what he talks about. Okay, lovelies, I gotta go. I gotta get online to another meeting that I'm already late for. Um, and just keep in mind we're going into that Mercury retrograde, and just keep in mind that this is a time when communication really gets screwed up because people aren't listening, you know? So just know that. All right, lovelies, be good to yourselves, and I will talk to you later. Be so light. Okay? Be so light.